Alright, we got this Porsche Cayenne SUV. Not sure what year it is, but got an oil change we're gonna do on it. Take it for a quick test drive, make sure everything's working right. It's pretty nice in here. I got a red interior. Obviously the owner, whoever owns it, smokes, and you smell it. All it needs is the oil change. I can already hear that brake squealing like crazy, but it is kind of cold, so I don't know if it's gonna change as we get warmed up. I really like these SUVs. They're kind of spacious. I don't know if I would have to spend the money on one, but pretty nice. Definitely would get the turbo if I was to get one. The interior it's simple, to be honest. Obviously it's gonna hold this value. No new stuff. Got all the screens and technology and stuff that's gonna get outdated soon enough. So this is pretty nice, but I'm not sure what the price of these go for. But all the money you spending, I want something a little bit nice. Not sure where the filter is at on this, but I'm guessing it's somewhere underneath. Look, see, drive belt is good. Take a look at power steering fluid. Level's good, but it could use a flush. %. It's a brake flush. Probably gonna do a brake flush, power steering flush on this. I can get this back in. Pulling this good. Can't really see the brakes, but looks like they're gonna need a pad replacement next couple months. It's about 6 millimeters, 6 or 7. Not sure if these like factory Brembos or something, but they was kind of squealing when I first drove it. Cleared up after they got warmed up. Those look not too bad. The rears about the same, 7 millimeter. All good there. One thing I hate about these luxury cars, you got all this under paneling under, just for sound purposes. Looks like we got an oil leak here somewhere. Get this panel off. Hopefully it's something obvious. fuel filter is right there. Let's that up. A bit more. Drain a little bit. See, that's an Allen, but it looked like somebody put a Torx there and screwed it up a little bit. So I'm going to have to replace that. It looks like it's supposed to be an Allen, but a T50 fits in there. Might start rounding it. Yep. I think it's supposed to be an Allen. I gotta hammer one in. Off note, I do love these back RBRTs. Got the Torx and the Allens. I'm gonna try and hammer one of these Allens in. Yeah, grip it. Make sure to replace this when I'm done. Loosen up. Can't do that without making a mess. Now I do love this tool right here. Helps me prevent from making messes. 8mm. I'm using a Mayhew stubby 1/4 inch Allens. Slide it in right there. If it'll fit. I think a 7 will work since it's already loose. There we go. Get this filter out. That's the drain plug. You gotta get a new one there. Spin this out the rest of the way. Maybe right there so it doesn't make too much of a mess. Suspension stuff is good. Log on suspension. Also good. Transmission. One thing I've seen is some cooler clutches. We got our new drain plug. And like I said, here's the Allen. We'll spin that in. Use this stubby boy so I don't over tighten it. What I hate about these drain plugs, got them directly on the bottom. There's nowhere for them to go in clean. There's the new drain plugs going in. Snug this down. Should be good to go. This should be about good. Clean it up one more time. I can't tell where this oil leak is coming from. It seems like somewhere up top. Maybe valve covers. I'm not really familiar with this engine to know. We'll take another look up top and just clean it up for now. So with these European cars that don't have the dipstick, you got a oil level measurement system that's built into them, and they're really sensitive, so you can't overfill it. So with these, I always underfill for like a quart. So it says to take like about 10 quarts, so I'm gonna put about 9 in, let it run, and measure it, and add it after that. About good right there. With the Porsches, I like to use my scan tool to put it in like oil measurement mode, because it's hit or miss with the dash. Like sometimes it'll load, sometimes it won't. It's really sensitive. You got to get it to I think it's 90 degrees Celsius oil temp for show the measurement, but sometimes it still won't show. So the menu is, once you get to the settings right there, it's in Fahrenheit, but that's the oil temperature right there. You got to get to 90 degrees Celsius. I think that's about 180 or something like that. If you click and go into oil level, you see the information is not available yet. So I'll go in with my scan tool. It's all tail. Some of the Porsches have it where you can check. I think this is a newer one, so it should show up under the settings. But normally it takes about 10 minutes for it to show the oil level. Alright, so before I get oil measurements, I like to reset the oil indicator. Set the service info. all set. Like you see, oil change and all the services is set. Going to oil filling. So let me do it. Already got it running. It's been running for about 2 minutes now. So just got to start it and let it idle. And you can see it got to warm up to the 90 degrees Celsius. Right now it's at almost 80. So let it just idle. After it gets up to temperature, got to idle for like 100 and something seconds. But in the meantime, I want to make sure that the oil drain plug is not leaking. So I left the covers under off. So I left it off. Not leaking any oil from there. I always like to double check before I put the covers back on. Clean that up a little bit more. Cleaned that up a little bit, but the oil is coming from like all the way at the top. I'm not sure if it's coming on the front cover or if it's just the valve cover that's leaking. Let me get this panel back on. 85 degrees. Now that I'm up to temp, you can see they got to idle for 120 seconds, and then it'll show out the measurement. Last couple bolts on. Yeah. So even though I'm at temp, you can see that the oil level still isn't showing yet. But if I go with my scan tool, should have timed out now. And you can see that I'm only at 126% at a maximum of 200. So I could add up to 1.5 liters before I'm at full. So I'm going to add another quart. I'm going to be right at 10 quarts, and that should be good. Showing you. So I topped it off, still at temp, so I just got to idle for another minute and a half or so. I am going to end up doing a brake flush and a power steering flush on it. Yeah, see the corner of the valve cover starting to seeping out oil right there. Like it's just the left side that's leaking. Just make sure it's to the customer. Alright, so I topped it off. And now I'm at 180. I can add 0.4. It's getting close to where I could add too much oil, so I might just leave it here. Add like another half quart and it'll be good. And oil measurement is still not even showing on the dash. That's why I like to do it with the scan tool. And I gotta reset the service interval anyway. So I just added another little bit of oil just to be safe.